About a half-yard short. Ball inside the one. Johnson again. Yep. This time he is hit by Jack Reynolds and knocked backwards, if you can believe that. 11th play in this drive coming up. Anderson will look and throw. Alexander does not get in. They give him a touchdown, I don't know. The 49ers don't think he made it. Just on the bottom of that pile, Jack Reynolds again, number 64. That's a team effort for San Francisco's defense.
Craig Patterson is way to the goal line. He goes in for a 49er touchdown. And the 49ers are leaving the Miami Dolphins far to the rear now.
Weiss has just set a Super Bowl record with 12 catches. He's in motion. Montana, touchdown, John Taylor.
Hey, this is complete domination. The 49er offense has beaten the Denver Bronco defense every way it...
From the 44, they fake it to Floyd. Young to the air, Young to Jerry Rice. Touchdown, San Francisco.
Well, that's quite a statement their defense made. To handle the middle of the football field, and Frank, I have dumbfounded as to what they're doing.
Good move to the outside on Carrington.
Man, I timed that horribly. My bad, y'all. I thought I timed that way better. Anyway, we're cracking, baby. We made it. Week 1. Finally, under Shecocks. Gonna give y'all some great news right to start off the show. Y'all can sing it with me. Oh, happy days when CMC plays. Oh, yeah. When CMC plays, he takes my fears away. Oh, yeah. Sing it with me, y'all. Man, I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, it was not cool. I said a lot of swear words. I found out Jamie had texted I think it was our SF Niners. I forget the status that she got. You know what? We're trying this way. I'm trying to get that to actually be kind of like a little night app. We're trying to maybe do the show a little bit of a better view for y'all. Let me know what y'all think about this versus, the up close. Can't barely see any of the wall and all the Niner stuff I have here. At least this thing you can see the little bit of the Frankie Gangster poster in my Niner flag. But anyway, so it said a lot of swear words, when I read the tweet and they started talking about CMC's calf. Yes, Roberto, the day has finally come. Yep. We're just gonna ignore that comment right there. Football is back. What's up, Kim? Good to see you. Football's got you weren't worried about CMC. See, Kim, you know me, okay? You are part of the NFR chat, between the four of us. You already know how many times I have to be talked off the ledge from jumping off the, 400 sections of Levi's. Right? Like, yeah, I know, baby. Niner football is back. No. Give a fuck about football being back. No, football is back. You feel me? You feel me that it needs to be that distinct difference between football being back and Niner football being back. Y'all feel me? Anyway, I totally forgot because I was just so excited to think about CMC and everything like that. I forgot to play the ads, so we're gonna go ahead and play the ads real quick, and then we'll jump in for the rest of the show. Founded and backed by the GOAT himself, Goat Fuel is a great tasting energy drink without the crash. Use our affiliate link below to save 10% on all Goat Fuel energy drinks. Help out the show and save 10% at the official Niner online store by using our affiliate link in the description below. Go to seatgiant.ca to save on all your theater, concert, and sporting event tickets, as well as help out the show. The website again, seatgiant.ca, promo code Niner Faithful Radio. Follow us on social media at Niner Faithful Radio on Facebook, Instagram, Tumblr, and TikTok, and at Niner Faithful R on X. All right, I timed it out perfectly this time. Yay! Anyway, so obviously I know y'all know how I normally give you like our offense versus their defense and their defense versus our offense and everything this year, or normally. I'm not gonna do that. At least this week, I might bring it back. We'll see. I'm gonna be really busy working this week actually, so I might not have time to do it. But let's be real. It's week 1, and I don't want to compare last season's to last season's because let's be real, we hope to be better than last season. So I think it's important to flush last year, flush the past. I was thinking a lot this week. Everybody's been asking me, what do I think about the team? What do I think? Not necessarily much the game actually, but people have thought, what do I think about the team this year? Obviously with all the turnover and everything like that. And to me, look, I'm smiling and I'm giddy and I'm happy and everything. That's because Niner football's back, baby. Like I'm always gonna be happy Niner football's back in my life. But yeah. You did tell me about Bosa. I was wrong about Bosa. Kim always brings up that I wanted Quentin Williams. Like, she was like, no, Nick Bosa's gonna be the truth, and I didn't think Nick Bosa was gonna be the truth, and Kim was right. Jess, of course, let's go, go Niners. Oh, that just gets me excited, bro. Like, oh, I'm so glad I did this show because like I wasn't fully myself, and then like seeing everybody, y'all know I feed off of y'all, and seeing everybody has got me ready. You freak out, worry a lot. I do all the time. I am a nervous wreck. I freak out all the time. It's because I used to be so positive. I used to be so positive, and my heart's just gotten stomped on so many times. Anyway, y'all see I haven't trimmed the beard or anything. Just getting ready for week one. I'm gonna clean it up and everything next week. Because I'm going out. We got the United game, then I'm gonna go watch the Niner game all in the city next week. So I'm excited and looking forward to that. Get to hang out with the Manchester United SF Red Army. So I'm excited about that. Glory, Man United. But so I appreciate y'all showing up and getting me ready. But everybody's been asking me about the team, and this is what I've said, and I really do feel this, and I'm nervous, but I'm excited. I'm excited because we get to find out. I'm very high. Like y'all know, my rookie of the year to watch is CJ West. I'm very excited to see him. Oh, I didn't get y'all the inactives. Let me get y'all the inactives real quick. Inactives for the Niners this week: Jordan James, Jordan Watkins. Not surprised about either of those. They were doubtful heading on Friday. Drew Moss, not surprised, but that does mean that Connor Kobe is up. That is what's up, because the Niners, it's kind of frustrating because I feel like when the Niners hit on these late round offensive linemen, it's the reason why we won't invest first round picks in offensive linemen since Mike McGlinchey. Because they'll point to Dominic Pooney. They'll point to players like, Connor Cobley now, who obviously not only made the team, but is active on game day. And that's when they have the success like this, that's what validates their belief in not investing top tier offensive picks, first round picks in an offensive lineman. And it's frustrating, but like you're excited because like excited about Connor Kobe. I hope he ends up becoming our starting left guard. Like I hope Dominic Pooney and Connor Kobe are, at some point this season for the next decade. But just it's frustrating. But anyway, Jordan James, Jordan Walker, Drew Moss, Austin Pleasant, Beal Jr. Don't understand why Robert Beal Jr. made the team, to be quite honest. Jordan Jefferson, and Nick Martin. Nick Martin was the only one that kind of surprised me because I thought he showed, if you said TJ who was the most improved player, not so much in camp, but like in the preseason games, it was Nick Martin. Like Nick Martin had me excited. Isn't dictated and fully determined week one. I'm sure Nick Martin will play at some point this year, but that one was a little bit of a surprise to me. So I do want to give y'all to tie it back into how I feel. The this year I think is not about burying ourselves. It's not about losing this week, going out and losing to New Orleans, or winning one of the next two and then dropping Arizona. I think JD Dickinson on the Niners pregame, I think, said it best. He said, if you lose this one, you better go 3-2 after 5 weeks. Ultimately, gun to my head, that Rams one is a little like up in the air. This is kind of like, let's be real, the dumb 2019. And we all know who came in 2019. a certain one wide receiver that honestly I don't think should have switched to number 1. I think should have stuck at 19. And I think that was clearly the game plan last year. And I think if you put a gun to my head and you ask me when Kyle made the decision to move on from Debo, it was that Yams game. Because Kyle clearly went into that game like, we're going to get Debo. He's going to dominate the Yams, and we're going to get the Debo of old, and it wasn't happening. And I think that's when Kyle finally accepted it. So as long as we don't bury ourselves early in the year, I think all things are possible with this football team. And how do we do that? Our stars be stars. Brock Purdy has to be a 53. I hate to say that because it's not his fault. He got paid $53 million. He was just the next quarterback in line to get paid that amount. So to put that, he's a $53 million quarterback tag on him, I do think is a little bit unfair. And I think that we don't need him playing without himself. We need him to be the quarterback that he's always been. We don't need him to act all of a sudden like he's Mahomes or something. Be Brock Purdy. Be an elite processor. See the picture, process extremely quickly, use your legs when necessary to extend plays or to go ahead and pick up some first downs. That's all I need Brock to be. If he beats that, I don't give a fuck what we pay him. He's worth every penny. If he could be that quarterback we saw the second half of the NFC Championship game. If he could be that quarterback that, by the way, walked off the field 3 different times with the lead in the Super Bowl in the fourth quarter and overtime. Nobody talks about that. Fred Warner needs to be, let's be real, the MVP Fred Warner we saw last year. People seem to forget until he fractures his ankle, Fred Warner is going to be Defensive Player of the Year. Fred Warner should have single-handedly had us beat the Vikings if we didn't shit the bed. And there wasn't something in that fucking water. So ultimately, the number one thing we need is the man I'm going to speak about right now. We need Kittle Core to beat George Kittle. In 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, it says the amount of games. Okay, cool. In 13 games, he's averaged 4.3 receptions. He's averaged 62 yards. And he has career 7 touchdowns against the Shecocks. George has big games against the Shecocks. We need that to continue. You got your Fred Warner jersey on? Yeah, like to me, I think Fred Warner, look, it's going to take a lot for me to ever accept anybody in Niner history at the linebacker position is better than number 52. Okay? Yeah, it's going to take a lot for me to accept that somebody is better than number 52. Fred Warner might be second. Now, obviously, I haven't seen every linebacker in Niner history. But I know people will point to Bowman, but short. Look, coming into the season, I hate to say this. Fred Warner finishes the season. He hasn't been Fred Warner than Patrick Willis. Why the fuck would you say that, Tommy? I can't even put that up, bro. We ain't gonna lose shit, bro. I expect our offense is our offense. Hey, look, a lot of pressure, but step the fuck up, Ricky Pearsall. Jawan, you had your calf injury. And let's be real, that a little bit of that was a contract. Now, do I believe that he could have been hurt and didn't want to risk his injury further without a contract? Yes, that's essentially what I believe happened. I believe he could have probably gone. But was like, I'm hurt and I'm not risking getting hurt further without, more money, what he was looking for, and ultimately him and the Niners agreed to. But when you do that, which, look, I want to make this fully clear. I'm team Jawan and only. He's my Jawan and only, baby. I'm team Jawan. Pay the man. But when you put yourself out there like that, you've got to back it up. And I believe he can. Like, I'm looking for him. How many shecocks do you think he's going to toss off of him? Just like, get the fuck off me. y'all see it? It's coming, baby. It's coming. So I'm ready. But offensively, yes, I think I'll win this game. You get Nick Bosa and Huff getting some pressure on Sam Darnold, and Fred Warner being MVP. We used to call him All-Pro Fred, right? Now we call him MVP Fred. No, fuck that. I'm slipping myself. Stop myself. MVP future Hall of Famer Fred Warner. Speak it into fucking existence. Pick 6. How about that? Like, fuck that. We ain't gonna lose shit. I believe this. Because at the end of the day, we're a better football team, bruh. Give a fuck about these. You know what? Hold on. Let me play some fucking sound for y'all, bruh. Let me play how Fred Warner feels about this shit.
Hey, tonight, remember this. We hate these boys. We hate these motherfuckers. Come out and smoke these boys from the first whistle. The first fucking whistle. One game, 60 minutes. All you got. I fucking love y'all boys, man. I love y'all with all my heart. Let's go beat that boy ass.
Let's go. What did Bam said? We hate these motherfuckers. Fucking talk about we gonna lose. That's a bullshit mentality, bro. I ain't going to any game like that, cuz. We're gonna slap him in the fucking mouth. The fuck we feeling to do? I just know it. Now, overall, the course of the season, fine. But week 1, nah, bruh. Nah, our leadership isn't going to allow that. We have too many prideful football players, too many hungry dogs. Young, hungry dogs ready to eat. They're puppies. They're going to piss on the floor, but they're going to be youthful. They're going to be exuberant. When they make mistakes, they're going to make it at 100 miles an hour. And you know what? When you go at 100 miles an hour, you're going to fall into some plays. I remember wearing number 48. Back, became the quarterback of our defense. Now we call him future Hall of Famer Fred Warner. I remember when a rookie with no training camp stepped in and started week 1 in Tampa Bay. Now we call him Nick Bosa. Bitches love Bosa. Can't give a fuck about this, bro. I remember being on the Friday show and asking Jason, what do you think if the Niners don't win the Super Bowl, what is the number one reason? I said Diamador Lenore. We both agreed to that. And now And now, hold on. I gotta fuck with my nigga Debo. Hold on. Okay, hold on. Where is it? I got it. Hold on. Here we go, right here.
That can't be fucked with.
Now Ina can't be fucked with. Let's go, baby. All right, I'm gonna get up out of here before I tear down the house and neighbors start calling the cops and everything like that. I'm just gonna let Frankie Gangster say it the best way only Frankie Gangster can say it.
Hey, faithful, I love y'all. Bang, bang, not again. Let's get this done tonight.
Let's do it, baby. All right, I'll see y'all at halftime. Jason, lucky bastard, is like 40 feet from the fucking field and shit. He's gonna be at the game, so I'm gonna do the halftime. Show will start around the 2-minute warning. Anyway, bruh, stay positive, bro. All right, y'all, we got this, bruh. It's week 1. We got Niner football back in our life, bruh. All right, I'll see y'all at halftime. Till then, faith, love, and happiness. Go Niners! Let's get this dub tonight, baby. Yay! Or today, not tonight, but let's get this dub today, baby. Hold on. We got comments. Okay, we're gonna go through the last little bit of comments. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Kim. Yeah, okay, fair enough. All right, y'all. Fuck the shecocks. Eric. Anyway, all right, y'all. Thanks for tuning in, bro. All right. Good game. See y'all later. Faith, love, and happiness. Go Niners, baby.